my view, Indian industry maybe so far, right, in the past few decades, right, not so very close as of now, but past few decades, may have been a little slow in adopting automation as such, because one of the main reasons in my view is probably the labor cost versus automation cost and how it pays back, etc. Also the flexibility that one gets with labor. You can deploy it in many different ways versus automation, which is a little more difficult to apply in many different contexts, right? So, but that apart, I see going forward, I suppose things would change in my view. One thing is, the government has already been talking about the new labor laws, which would actually start changing the economics of automation versus labor, and that is one key factor that will probably move us towards automation. The other more important factor is actually sheer changes in business, the velocity of business that is happening, changes that are happening in the marketplace, VUCA and whatever you would call it, would actually almost force businesses to adopt technology and digital to become more agile, more faster, more effective and efficient, as well as at the execution end probably bring in more and more automation. It's something that I would suppose the market forces will try and start pushing us towards, simply to achieve the scale within the rather volatile environment that we are quite aware about, right? So that's my take on it, right? So key factors that a business or a decision maker in a business would probably look at or should look at is basically the intent behind why we are wanting to bring in a new technology. A new technology, after all, is a tool. It's not physical, it is intangible, but finally it's a tool. It's there to meet a purpose. It's not the purpose in itself. So it's important for businesses to first be very, very clear about what is the intent, better still what is the vision, and even better if we are able to actually define clear objectives. If we are able to do all that, then you are able to actually extract either intangible benefits that you will finally see, or tangible benefits in terms of a business case. Both of them are actually as important. So all that can actually be worked out and defined, right? So events like this actually I find extremely enriching, very important for me. They do, I would say, three things, right? One, because sometimes I'm invited as a speaker, it forces one to organize one's thoughts, become sharper and clearer in one's thinking, and it kind of helps one get a little more perspective on what generally one does in their professional life, right? So that is one, getting a better insights for yourselves. The second thing is, interacting with industry stalwarts. It's really engaging and informative, right? Very insightful. We get to see what actually is something that is happens across the industry, and therefore it's a universal problem. What are things that are specific to particular industries, and maybe some aspects of it apply to you. And thirdly, because some of these folks may have traveled the journey slightly ahead of you, you start understanding what one could expect in your own professional objectives that we are trying to achieve, right? So it's a great learning kind of a environment. Thirdly, of course, it's a great place to meet up with friends and make new friends. All of these, we are all kind of tied together by a common theme, right? Whatever be the theme of supply chain or something like that, or digital or technology, and it's a great way to actually make new friends. So I think it's a brilliant experience each time I come over here.
So that is the correct answer.
Thank you.